In order to get good prints, you've got to start with good artwork. One of the things that separates us from all the other companies that are selling transfers is our extensive knowledge and experience dealing with art files, because we've been in commercial printing for over 25 years. So we know how to look at files and figure out if they're going to print well or if they're going to print bad. With our transfers, every single order that comes in gets opened by a person and adjusted and fixed so that our prints are as good as they possibly can be. What does this mean? It means that we are going to clean up the images. If we see low res art, we are going to adjust it and we're going to clean it up and fix the edges with some scripts that we've made. So here we've got a low res file that I'm going to use as an example. So customer wants it at this size, roughly 4x5, and they sent in a 72 DPI PNG. Obviously can't print it at 72 DPI because you're gonna get nice jagged lines all the way through, and Photoshop uses something called anti-aliasing. And what that does is, that means that there's gonna be a transition from a solid and it's gonna fade out. And if we zoom in, we can see right here that you've got images, pixels that start fading out from 100% to probably 40%, 20%, 10%, 5%. What's gonna happen when you print that is you're gonna get a soft edge, and your rip is more than likely gonna put white ink underneath that. That is going to give you a white edge on all of your prints. We call that trapping. But even if you have your white aligned perfectly, you're still gonna get a white edge. So we are going to fix that. I'm gonna go back and make these the same size so we can see. All right, so here we've got our low res file, and I duplicated it over here. This is low res as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fix this. So when we get a file, you can see it's 72 DPI. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upsize it, 600 DPI. Then I'm gonna bring it back down so you can see it. Now I'm gonna run my script on it, and you're gonna see that those edges are gonna get nice and clean. So now you can see the difference between a low res file, 72 DPI. So if you sent this to anyone else, they'd probably print it like that, or they would flag it and say, hey, your artwork's low res. What we do is we fix all the files. Even if you're a seasoned veteran, these mistakes happen. So we try to make all of our prints bulletproof before we print them. There's a saying in life, garbage in, garbage out. So if you try to print a garbage file, it's gonna look like garbage. It doesn't mean your rip's messed up, your printer's messed up, it's out of alignment. It doesn't mean any of those things. It just means that you can't make something that looks bad look good without actually fixing it. So we fix it, and then we print it, customer gets it back, and they're like, wow, sharp edges, nice clean solids. And we do this for every single file that comes in. So that's what sets us apart from everyone else. We make sure that the job is gonna look as good as it possibly can. If we can't fix it, and we look at it and we know, you know what, this just needs way more work than we can put into it, we'll let the customer know and move from there. But by doing this, we have happier customers, less reprints, and we hit more deadlines. So that's one of the reasons why you want to use Arizona ink, because of all the steps that we do behind the scenes that we don't even tell customers about. The only thing they know is their prints look good. So go ahead and give us a shot. ArizonaInc.com.